Kudo. Welcome to today's video. Guys, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Let me see. Let me invite my people, my people, my people. Where are we at? Where we day? Where we day? Where we day? I'm a little bit early today, so as you're coming in, please share the video. Emma, as you're coming in, share the video. I told you guys I'm gonna change my time. I'm gonna change my time. Let me see. I'm gonna change my time. Hello, everybody. Hello, Regina. I see you, Mama. I see you. I'm trying to invite some more people. Then I will move on. I will move on. Let me see. Hello, everybody. How are we? Dun, 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 dun. As you're coming in, share. Guys, share on your page. Share, guys. Share on your page. Okay? Share on your page. Please do share on your page. Okay? Help me share. All right, guys. Now let me say hi to everybody. Let me see. Oh, okay. Florence Akindeji, I see you, Mama. I see you. Ima, how are you? Number one. Regina, I see you. Rita and so for one name, I see you. Jasmine, how are you? I see you. Akindeji, Regina. Also for Florence. Jasmine, good evening, Mom. Tochi, Precious, how are you, sweetie? Thomas, how are you, babe? Jasmine, yeah. How are you doing today? I'm doing great, baby. Chinda, welcome. How are you? Bro Masha, good evening. No, good evening. Stella Chiwendu, how are you? We have 11 people already. Thank you for coming. I'm sorry I have to change the time I told you guys. I'm so sorry. Nkwacha blessing. Chiamaka, how are you doing, baby? ADL mother. One name mother, how you day? How is everybody doing? Tochi say, I'm good. Good job. Thomas, I'm good. All right, guys. How are we all doing? Hello to everybody. Welcome to today's live. Today we're going to, last time I talked about 11 criteria of what to look for in a life partner. And then when I went back and sat back, I thought about it. I said, Chai, I need to equip my people. I went and brought 7 more to add. I want to make sure this topic, I covered it very well. So that even if you're sleeping and they wake you and say, hey, what are you looking for in a man? You say all of it. Even if you're sleeping, they wake you and say, hey, what are you looking for in a woman? You will be ready to say it because you are equipped. Remember what they say, knowledge is power. If you have the knowledge, then you'll be able to know what you want, go for what you want, and achieve what you want. All right, guys? So we have 7 more. These 7, it has to do with character. It has to do with appearances too. It is combined. Remember, there are 2 major ones. Really, there are 2 major ones we talked about. We talked about the physical appearance, and then we talked about character. Under character, we have a lot. But there's another one I want you to consider. And another one. So instead of 2 big criteria, we're going to make it 3 big criteria. Okay? We talked about physically, how they look. We talked about character, under character, loyalty, hard work, honesty, truthfulness, habits. We talked about that. Today we're going to talk about family. Family is the 3rd leg to this thing. When we talk about family, we talk about blood type. We talk about family background. We talk about family history. Those things are very important for you to consider. In the olden days, I remember in the olden days, before you go marry, they will say, go ask this, go do this, go do this. Why do you think our great grandfathers did all that? They did not do it because they wanted to, even though it was sometimes primitive, but they did it, not the other things they talk about, but the major things. Ha na-ezu oshi, ha wụ ndị oshi, ha nwụrụ ọnwụ ike, those kind of stuff. They did those ones because they wanted to make sure that those certain things you can inherit from the family and pass on from your family to your children family. Okay, so we're going to talk about, I have about 7 more and my uniques. Please, if you have been happy and you've been sharing the other 11 to 12 criteria, this is the time for you to come closer now, because this 7 is jim. All right, so let me see how many other people. Madeline Ijoma, how are you? Is it Madeline Ijoma? How are you? Okay. Stella Chiwendo, I see you, baby. I see you. I truly see you. Vivian Chidimma, Wanyoma, how are you doing? How are you doing? All right. Please, somebody, Ima, somebody, I haven't seen my director generals. So somebody, Ima, go to the WhatsApp group and share this. Tell them I'm live now so they can start coming. All right, guys. How is everybody doing? I told you guys school has started, so 2 o'clock is really rough for me. So I might be doing my live 1 o'clock, except maybe on weekends I might go back to 2. But during the weekday I might do 1, because that's when I have time to come online and talk to you guys. Okay? All right. Okay. So let us go. Let me say hi to all of you, because I'm doing the same thing on Facebook too, on YouTube too. Hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite girl, Akudo, your own #1 favorite girl. Welcome to today's life. Welcome to the unique family. In the unique family, we are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That's why we are all unique in our own way and special in our own way. All right? We go live on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturday for marriage and relationship issues. And then on Sunday, we do spiritual empowerment, when we empower ourselves to grow spiritually, get closer to our God, and get to know God. All right? So we talk about relationship, we talk about marriage, we talk about getting married, if you're already married, and stuff like that. All right? So welcome to today. On Tuesday, not last week. Tuesday, we talked about 11 criteria, the 2 major criteria you look for in a marriage, in a man, in a woman. The first thing we talked about is let me move this here. Okay, so the first thing we talked about is physical appearance. Does physical appearance matter? Should we just go out there and, because his physical appearance, look for who has 6-pack and 9-pack and who has boom and boom at the back? Even though those things are good, because you will not marry somebody that doesn't look good or you're ashamed of, but it should not be the only thing you're looking for, because beauty, they say, is in the eyes of the beholder. I might see something and say, oh, la, and you look at it and say, it's okay. Somebody else will look at it and say, oh, she's ugly. So if it is okay with you, not with Nkechi, not with Mama Unique, not with Papa Adama, not with your friends, not with your G's, not with your girlfriends, not with your slave mama and your slave queens, as long as it's good for you and is pleasing in your eyes and you are proud to present them as your husband or your wife, then my sister, ahead. My Nigerian people say, ahead, no shaking, nothing mega. Go ahead and do it. Number 2 is character. Character is where you focus on. He might be handsome, but he is a wife beater. He might be handsome, but he's going to be abusing you. He might be handsome and very stingy. He might be handsome and very lazy. He might be handsome and not hardworking. Or she might be beautiful and very lazy. She might be beautiful and a spendthrift. She might be beautiful and is a nasty girl. She might be beautiful and she is quarrelsome. She's a naga. She nags. So that beauty doesn't mean anything if the behavior is not there. If the character is messed up. Like I told you in the last video, my mother said, Mado, she poo. That is nothing to write home about. So as you're looking for your handsome in your eyes, your beauty in your eyes, make sure you add character to it. We talked about habits. If his habit he's doing that you don't like, My sister, my brother, start running. Don't say you will change. You ain't changing nothing. You are not changing anything. So don't even bother. Then we talked about honesty. Is he honest? Is she honest? When she tells you come, does it mean come, or do you start running? If he tells you go, do you stay and say forget it? There is honesty. We talked about truthfulness. Are they truthful? We talked about hard working. Do they work? Are they remember hard work is only diligent and determination. Are they determined to succeed in future? Are they determined to do what they need to do? We talked about that. We talked about make sure you guys have the same religious values. Whatever you believe as your religion, make sure your spouse also believes that, because most of the time this tend to cause trouble in marriages. We talked about so many things in character. There's a lot of things under character, and today we're going to talk about 7 more things. The first thing I will talk about today is family history, family background. Number 1, before you start love wanting, Ijemuna love no fọdụrụ nwantịntị, Ijemuna love no fọdụrụ nwantịntị, love nwantịntị. Before you start love nwantịntị, make sure you know the girl or the man's family. There are basic things, not the nonsense things we talk about that don't make any sense. There are tangible things. Do they hawundoshi? Do they do akalabo in their family? Ha nwere ọrịa, ha nwere ka, ha nwere ka, ha wundo ọnwụ ike, ha wunde ka. No family history. How is the father like? What is the mother like? My father, when he was alive, he would say, look at your mother. He would tell my brothers, whenever you want to go get married, look at your mother-in-law. That is exactly how your wife is going to be. My father said, look at your mother-in-law. However she acts, however she is, whatever she looks like, that's how your wife is going to be in the future. So if you know what you're looking at, you don't like it, don't marry. Do you understand? So literally, that's what he said, but we can't take it literally. Look deep into that meaning. If you look at your mother-in-law has quarreled with everybody around her. Your mother-in-law, like that story I told you guys, don't talk to this person, we are in not good terms with them. Don't talk to the other person, we don't talk to them. Don't talk to the other person. There is nobody that is your friend. Your mother-in-law is cantankerous. She fights all the time. She's quarrelsome. That's your wife right there, babe. That is your wife right there. That's what she sees. That's what she knows. And that is what she's going to practice. So be very, very careful, my uniques. Be very, very careful. As you're busy love wanting, as you're busy doing all that love wanting and getting excited about love wanting, please, my uniques, remember that family matters. Because whatever that family has, that's what you're going to carry. Your wife got it. And that will take me to my number 2, which is genotype. If you have not watched my video on genotype, please go watch that video. Genotype is very important. Is your wife an AA? Is your wife an AS? Is your wife an SS? Because if an AA can marry an AS can marry an SS, but it's kind of dicey. They might still have children that are AS and they can still have children that are SS. There is no need for you to go bring a child into this world when you didn't check. Love one thing, you are SS. Love one thing, he is SS. And now you guys are married. You are giving birth to children that are SS. You are sick. Your husband is sick. The children are sick. Nobody is happy. It takes a toll psychologically on the family. It takes a toll emotionally on the family. It takes a toll mentally on the family. It takes a toll socially, financially. Why? Go watch my video on genotype in marriage. Please, my unique. That is a question you have to ask. My sister, what's your genotype? My brother, what's your genotype? If they don't know their genotype, come on, let us go to the lab and go find out. This is 2022. This is 2022. Hi, Iwama, how are you? This is 2022. This is not 2001. This is not 1942. This is not 1939. This is 2022. The world has changed. Knowledge is power. When you have the knowledge, you will prepare yourself on how to deal with issues. Number one, I said, is family matter, family background and history. Number two is genotype, the blood, their blood type. Please, those two. That's why I said the third major point is history and family background, which has to do with genotype. That's a biggie. Please, no matter how you love one thing, no matter how you love one thing, please, please. I have seen couples that did not check their genotype and they didn't know the man was AS and the girl was an SS. Before you know it, they have 2 children that are SS. Every day they are in the hospital. He has taken a toll on their marriage. The man walked away. The woman is left with 2 children, came back to her family. They are all helping her raise those children. I am telling you, it takes a toll on relationship. It takes a toll on the man. It takes a toll on the woman, because the woman is the caretaker. You start taking care of the children, and she herself is also a sickler, so she's also sick. Whenever she has crisis, she is in this hospital crisis with her daughter in this room. Her daughter is in the other room, and she is in the other room. Guys, it is a hard thing. And that does not mean that people that are sicklers should not be married. No. If you are SS, you can marry somebody with AA. If you marry somebody, their genotype is AA, you can have children that are carriers, AS, but they are not sicklers. It's not like a death sentence that, oh, you know, that's it, you are not. No, you can find love, but think with your head and love with your heart. I always encourage you guys, do not love with your head. The head is not meant to love. The heart is meant to love. So you love with your heart and you use this your head and be thinking. So when you love and say, hey, I love you past my mama. You're the only sugar in my tea. You're the only chicken peri-peri in my plate. Nah, what's your genotype? I'm SS. Yeah, I'm AS. So there's a probability, a 25% probability that we'll have a child that is SS. Nah, my men will still be friends, but nah, it's okay. We're gonna cut it off. You see, you are loving with your heart, but you're thinking with your head. But when you go love with your head and say it doesn't matter, love conquers all. Even if the children are sick, it doesn't matter. We love. Love conquers all. Okay. Love has conquered everything. Now you people, the children are sick. And the man is walking away. Now you're regretting it. Where is the love? The love don't expire. My uniques, love don't expire. The man will tell you, deuces. The woman will say, deuces, and he's gone. Why? Love don't expire. That love that was shocking you, you were loving with your head, and your heart is not equipped to think. So when you have occupied this place with love, this place is the only one left, and they can't think. So you get yourself in a whole lot of trouble. All right, guys? So that is my number 2. Number 3 says, make sure you talk about the past relationship. This one is very important, my uniques. Past relationship has to do with, remember what I said, accountability. Accountability. Do they take account? Now, let me tell you something. Now, Akudo, tell me about your past relationship. What happened? What happened in that? Oh, well, you know, I was engaged to AD. So we broke up like 2 years ago. I have healed and I'm in a better place now. But let me be honest with you. Even though AD did not treat me right, but you know, I won't lie to you. I played a part too. It wasn't just AD. I played a part too. There were certain things I didn't do right either. There were certain things I shouldn't have said that I said. Even though it's not an excuse for the way AD treated me, but I'm over it now. You know, I'm healed, and I've learned from my past experience, and I'm ready to move on. My uniques, you see how sweet and how smooth. Did you see what I just did? How sweet and how smooth. If that man or that woman have sense, they will know that you are a marriage material. You know why? You took accountability. You took responsibility. You said the lessons, how you move forward. Remember the last video I said, you take accountability, you apologize, take accountability, and then make plans for the future. That is Guinea, okay, you are too much. But when you ask Akudo, I know you were engaged to bro to wow, what was your past about? And I start that AD was a good man. He had some money, but AD was very mean. AD was such a bad man. I did everything right. I cooked for AD. I cleaned for AD. I even took care of the mother when the mother came to live with us. AD is such an ungrateful fool. AD's family, wretched family. After everything, I helped them build their house. I helped them put food on their table, and then they treated me like that. Well, it's over now. I've moved on, Sha. I've moved on, Sha. But you see that AD's mother, God must surely punish that woman. After all the rapper I bought her, she decided to support her son not to marry me. Well, I've moved on, I've moved on. I've moved on. Even the junior sister, the junior sister that I would take my old clothes and give that ungrateful idiot. And then at the end of the day, well, it's okay. Sis, bros, you see what I just did now? That if that man is following Unique and that woman is following me, that woman will say, Mama Unique talked about this, or this person is not ready. There is no place she took accountability. There is no place he took responsibility. It is all AD. Come on, it takes two to tango. It takes two to tango. He was not being bad all by himself. Either you were enabling him or you were part of it. Either you were part of the problem or you were the solution to the problem. Somehow you did something. So if people are not willing, when you talk about their past, they are not willing to accept that they have apologized, or not apologized to the people, but tell, I messed up. I know that there were some times I got over angry. I know I said some things I shouldn't have said. I know that. But, I've moved on. I wish him well, Don't stay there and begin to swear. Their generation, their father, their mothers, their sister, their grandfather that died will resurrect again and die again. My sister, my brother, that is not the way. You have to consider past relationships. If a woman is telling you that in her, let me tell you one secret, and we'll come closer. I'm going to give you guys this one. I have noticed that when a woman comes to you and tells you, oh, in my past relationship, we were always fighting. My boyfriend will always be fighting and hitting me. Every time hitting me. And then the police came and then I cut it off with him. And then the next day, I met somebody else. Let's say after a year, I met somebody else. That one started abusing me too. Started hitting me. Then I cut it off. I called the police. And then after about 3 weeks, I met somebody else. And you're listening. All the past relationships she fights. All the past relationship he or she is hitting. My sister, my brother, there is something that I say when you begin to normalize your abnormal. Without her knowing it, she has become a fighter. Either she is the one hitting or she is the one defending herself. So even when you are not a fighter, get with her or get with him, every time argument goes high, guess what? He or she will resort to what he or she knows, and that is fight, and that is heat, and that's how it comes. It's a vicious circle. It keeps going round and round. My Uniques, I want you to listen good to this. I'm going to repeat it again. The reason why I told you this is because I know of a lady. The first relationship was abusive. They kept fighting, hitting each other. They broke up. She went to another relationship, fighting, hitting. She broke up. The third relationship, this boy does not even talk. When she starts yelling, the boy will walk away. Do you know when the boy tries to walk away, she will go hold the boy and say, you're not going anywhere. You must hear me out. Trying to, urge the boy to fight. Because without her knowing, when we sat down and I started talking with her, counseling her, without her knowing, everything about her is physical fight. Because every relationship she fights, she will hit them, they will hit her. She will hit them, they will hit her. She will fight back, they will fight back. So she's either defending herself or she is the one striking or she's the one hitting. Without her knowing, her answer to every argument, her answer to having her way, her answer to being heard, her answer to getting her attention is get you to it, because this one she's dating now does not like to fight. So he likes to walk away. And whenever he wants to walk away, she will go hold him. You're not going anywhere today. You're not going anywhere today. We are going to fight. We are going to fight. You're not going anywhere today. We are going to fight. And the man is like, what? I don't want to fight. So when we now started talking about it, I started telling her, I said, my sister, do you know, because you have always been in an abusive fighting relationship, that is the only thing you know. And you have normalized it without knowing. My Uniques, I know why I'm telling you this thing. That's why I say number 3 for today, past relationship. Pay attention to what they are telling you. A man told you that the first wife he married was very stingy. That the woman left because the woman said that he was very stingy. But he's not telling you that, no, I was not stingy. He's just that girl is otapia. Then the second girlfriend left because the girl said he was stingy too. But he said, no, don't worry about that one. That one is a bougie girl. Then the third and the fourth girlfriend also left him because he was stingy. And then his excuse to you is, don't mind those girls. You see, you are very nice. Sis, he is stingy. And the same thing that chased the other 4 will chase you too. He is very stingy. Unless you are willing to be the one spending the money and say, you know what, let me just ignore him, since I can make money and take care of myself. But when you know past relationship, then you know there is a pattern. There is a saying I had somebody say. He said, I may ignore your words, what you say sometimes, because it might be out of emotion. I might ignore your action because sometimes action is based on how you feel. But I cannot ignore patterns. Pattern is a way you do stuff repeatedly. You have done it today. You have done it tomorrow. You did it for the 3 weeks now. You've been doing it. Babe, it's who you are. It's who you are. Lesson number 3, past relationships. My sister, my brother, take your ear and keep it on the ground and listen. Put it on the ground and listen. Ask them, when was the last time you were in a relationship? What happened? You guys who broke up? Oh my God, what happened? Don't start showing emotions on you as he's saying. You say, oh, that girl, so bad, so bad. Don't say nothing. Just listen. Just listen. That is another criteria. Because when somebody is telling you, oh, my first wife, I got married to my first wife and she was deleted. And the people in the village accused me that I used her for ritual. But I did not use her for ritual. Excuse me. And you said, oh, yeah, so what happened next? Then I went to, after 3 years, I married this other girl. This other girl came on the road. She had an accident and was deleted. And they said I used her for ritual again. You see, an accident. I was not even there. They said it was ritual. I said, this thing is not good though. And then after about another 3 years, I got married again to the third girl. And during childbirth, she was deleted again. And they're saying I used her for ritual. My sister, I don't know why they keep saying I'm a ritualist. Sister, take your shoe and start running. The way you run and your feet will be touching the back of your head. Start running. Because how can the first wife ritual, second wife ritual, third wife ritual, and you want to make me number 4 wife? No. You know go have fun. You know go have fun. You know go have fun. Shine your eyes. Shine your eyes. Listen. Relationship is not something, oh, he looks good and you follow. Oh, she looks good and you follow. Arsenal and Manchester, is it? Yeah. Arsenal and Manchester. You go. No. There's a lot of things involved in marriage. Talk about your past. Ask him about his past. Ask her about her past. If a girl you want to get to know me, and the fact you ask me, so what about what happened? Were you dating anybody? Were you in a serious? I say, yeah, I was dating AD, one guy, AD, when we were in college. But AD was so poor. Eddie was so poor, couldn't even buy me bone stretch wig, couldn't even buy me anything. So his friend, Marsha, was very rich. So Marsha said, what a pretty girl like me, what am I doing with Eddie? Even though Eddie is his friend. Sharp, sharp now. I just went to Bromasha. So when I went to Bromasha, we were dating and dating. Then Bromasha's uncle came back, Chinda came back from America and said, oh my God, you're such a pretty girl. What are you doing with Bromasha? I said, I heard though. I went with the uncle. So now, and the uncle took me, say he was going to file papers and take me to America, but he did not. So that's my story. Bros, start running. Because if he marries you and sees your senior brother, she will move over there. If your senior brother is rich, he will move over there. If he comes to your senior brother and now your father is the one that is rich, he will become your stepmother. She goes, her story. Don't ignore patterns. Her pattern is telling you more money, she moves. More money, she moves. More money, she moves. So every time she sees something better than what she had before, she is going to move. And she's not going to stop with you. My Igbo language has the more, happier. What you learned and you did with me, you're not going to stop with me. You're going to continue. So be wise. Listen, number 3, past relationship. Juju. Asking all the questions. Ask questions. Stop being afraid that when you open your mouth and say something, they will leave you. If they want to leave, let them get the stepping. Let them leave, then they were never for you. But don't let people hold you ransom over your future. Your marriage, your family is the foundation of every thriving society. Don't let people use it. Remember, number 1 is your family history. Find out the history of that family. Find out what they do in that family, how they treat their wives in that family. Look at your mother-in-law. How does your mother-in-law talk to your father-in-law? Your mother-in-law gonna go there. Ogo, come over here. Hey, Ogo, what a nice man. Come over here. And your husband will say, Ogo, why are you calling her? Will you shut up your mouth? That's what that girl grew up with. She grew up seeing her mother yell at her father and talk down at her father. And that is how she's going to talk down to you too. These things are very simple. Number 2, genotype, blood type. Have that discussion. Find out and make sure that you guys have your genotypes match. An AA can marry an AS, and AA can marry an SS. And an AS can marry an SS, but there's a 25% probability that you guys might have sickness. And you don't want to bring a child into this world for that child to be going through pain. If you can avoid it, and let an SS go find an AA and marry, so they can have carriers. Okay? That's number 3. Now, let me see what you guys are saying before I continue. Hoo-wee! Whoa, Roland, I have not seen you for a very long time. Where are you coming from? Augusta Roland, how are you? Vivian Chidinma. Let me see. Rita and Sofa is going to be interesting. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm always interesting. I am always interesting. Chinwenobu, how are you doing? Thanks for joining us today. Let me see. What to say? Martin Packs. You people like Vivian Chikelu, how are you? All right. Let me see. Physical appearance, yeah. Ogochukwu Mbamalu. Physical appearance is good, but don't concentrate so much on it, because beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. And with these days, in this 2022, when they put their fake eyelashes like this, it will do him bam 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 bam. They put uhion. My mother saw uhion. They put their uhion, and then we put our wig, put our this. You won't recognize us. It's only when we take it off that you say, who is that? But this thing, you can be beautiful now, so don't worry about how they look. As long as they are presentable to you, we are good. Okay, Ijoma Najiwanyoma, how are you doing, baby? Stella Chiwende say, exactly. Most times beautiful. That's right. Okay, let me see. I want to see what you guys are writing. Nkiru. Excuse me. Nkiru Everest, how are you doing, baby? I hope you're good. You're good. Okay, let me see. Mm. Peace, how are you doing? You just came. We need to know who you are. That's right. We need to know who we are. We need to know who we are. Mm. All right, guys, let me continue. Okay. Guys, hold on a second. Give me a second. Hey, Miss Willis. Okay. Boy. All right, guys. You nice guys. Now I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm walking. I'm walking. Oh. All right, guys. Oh, give me a second. So, guys, so that was physical appearance is very important, but not as important because just like I told you, it's the eyes of the Lord. You decide what is beautiful to you. Woman at work. All right, guys, I'm gonna get back into my office. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Okay, let me go now. Number 4. Let's continue. Number 4. How do they handle anger? How do they handle anger? This is a very big one. If you notice, all the ones I'm talking about now has to do with family, has to do with yourself. How do they handle anger? Anger can make you do a lot of things in a relationship. Anger can break or make you. Anger can destroy or build up. Some of us don't have control over our anger. When you're getting to know this guy and when you're getting to see him and when you're getting to know who he is, you have to be very careful. When he gets angry, as you guys are ordering food at the restaurant to eat, maybe the waiter made a little mistake. How do they yell? How do they scream? How do they get upset with those people? How do watch out for those things? How much you okay, for example, now this girl told me, one of my uniques told me, she said she met this guy. Okay, somebody recommended her to the guy. She met the guy, liked the guy. So they decided, okay, you know what? Since you like me, I like you. I'm going to introduce you to my family. Told the girl, get ready on Saturday. I'm going to pick you. We'll go. They went to the boy's family. No, she said that morning the boy called her and said, I am from Ata in Ikedru. See, Ata is in Ikedru, right? I'm from Ata in Ikedru. Excuse me. I'm going to tell you how to come to my village. I'm not going to be able to pick you. We have an emergency in our family. So just pick up a taxi or whatever and let them tell them the boy's family is well known in Ata. So tell them and my family, everybody around that side will bring you to my family, okay? This girl said, she said, okay. And she left. Do you know this girl said when she got there, come and see Third World War. Third World War. They are a family of like 7 brothers. The man that wants to marry her was over there bleeding from his head. Somebody hit him on the head, bleeding from his head. The other brother is running across with the other one. These two are over here fighting. She said she just stood there and said, Chineke Kule, what is this? Is this a war zone? She was just looking. And then the man saw her. The man said, oh, come this way. She came. The man cleaned himself and said, oh, they were having a little family meeting and the little brother started fighting him and saying he went to America, does not want to help anybody. So he says, his junior brother, he slapped the boy and then they started fighting. The other one joined in. The girl was like, Mama Unique. I said, eh? If I come into this family, now so we get a fight. Those kind of stuff, that's what I mean. Okay, how do they handle anger? This is a man, the guy told me, this is a man that has lived in America for more than 20 something years, and you are still coming to Nigeria to fight your little brother. You couldn't walk away, you couldn't control your anger, you couldn't say, okay, no, even though you want to insult me, let me walk away, I will come back later. You went to go slap him, and then you people started fighting. Then you didn't stop. Everybody is fighting now. They hit you on the head, you're bleeding. He said, Mama Unique, that gave me an idea of how angry this man can be when he gets angry. My Unique, make sure you see, if you have not seen them get angry, ask them, what do they do when they get angry? How do they react when they get angry? What do they say when they get angry? How do they calm down later on? Do they walk away? Do they come back to it? Or do they fight? Some people will tell you, now when I get angry, you will not like me. When I get angry, I do this, I do that. So that is number 4. How do they handle anger? These are things you should consider. I'm giving you all the points so that when everybody call you and say, what do you want? You will know exactly the criteria you're looking for. Number 4, how do they handle anger? Do they get upset? When they get upset, do they lose it? There are some people that when they get upset, they lose it. You see him, he gets so upset, he starts punching the wall. He starts punching the wall. He starts kicking, punching the tires. My sister, you're somewhere watching and say, it doesn't get better. Don't think, oh, maybe they made him real mad. Want to make excuses. Oh, he was so upset. Maybe they said the wrong thing to him. Don't you think maybe he is so angry? No. Don't tell yourself that. No. Make sure it's something you deal with and talk about. Honey, I saw what happened yesterday. Excuse me. I saw what happened yesterday. Is that how you act when you're angry? Wow. Now you have to start controlling it a little bit. It's not that serious or whatever. If there's a way we can get help, but call his attention to it so he will know it's not acceptable for you. And if you decide tomorrow you want to go ahead and marry him, then you know you saw what is going to look, and this is strictly your decision. Okay? Number 5 says generosity. Some people, some men are very stingy. Some women are very stingy. But they don't understand that the opposite of love is give. When you love, you give. For God so loved the world that he what? Gave his only begotten son. When you love, you give. You give your time, you give your money, you give your space, you give everything. That's what love is about. Don't say you love your wife or you love your husband. Let me talk about my sisters first. You love your husband. You are very rich. You have all the money in your account, but that man walks to work every day. The man has to borrow money to pay rent. The man has to borrow money to buy clothes. And yet you have all this money in your account. No, my sister, that's not good. Or you are a man. You have all the money in the world, but your wife is working to work. Your wife cannot buy a decent clothes without, going somewhere to go buy it. No. Taking hand me down from friends. No. Because you are so stingy. You don't like to give anything. These are things you will watch out in that man, in that woman, before you say, I do. Are they generous? Generosity doesn't have to do with money. I want to make that clear. Because people think, oh, he's not generous. He doesn't give me money. No, money. He gives time. He gives quality time. It can be, generosity can be in the way of caring. Like, oh, your car broke down. Well, come on. I will drop you and then go to work. That's being generous. You know what? You are looking for Uber. Uber is not coming and you're going late. Well, come on, let me drop you. That's being generous. It doesn't have to be only money. You can be generous in so many other ways of caring. Generosity is just caring for somebody else. Trying to put somebody else first sometimes. Somebody you claim you love before yourself. So don't come and tell me, oh, he's just stingy, or he's frugal, or he doesn't spend money. Oh, no. Akike wakike, akaradite wakaradite. If you have a radite hand, it is a radite hand. Don't make excuses. Don't call it a beautiful name. Oh, I'm not stingy. I'm just frugal. I'm not stingy. I just manage money. brother, sister Ashi. That is grammar. Grammar upon grammar. That's not what we are talking about. We are talking about generosity. We are talking about being generous with your time, being generous with your affection, being generous with your love, being generous with your money. That's what we are talking about. All right, guys. So I just wanted to talk. That's number 5, generosity. Consider that before you say love. One thing say. Then number 6 is how do they settle? Are they settled? There's a way, my sister. This is for my sisters, okay? A man is not ready until that man is ready. I'm gonna say it again. A man is not ready until that man is ready. Don't you make a man get ready to marry you when he is not ready to marry you. Or make a woman settle down with you when she is not ready. Her soul is not there, her mind is not there, her attention is not there, and her focus is not there. My uniques, this is the last one I'm going to talk about. Make sure you are ready to settle with a man that is willing to settle and has decided to settle. This is not the age to trick a man and go get pregnant and think when you get pregnant he'll be forced to marry you. If he's not ready, he will be forced to marry you, but he will never care for you. He will not pay attention. He will take care of you and the child, and that's all you get. And I know in your heart of heart, that's not what you want in marriage. So my sister, don't trick a man, don't manipulate a man, don't trick a woman, don't manipulate a woman. Make sure that whoever you want to settle with is willing to settle with you. Somebody that has put everything together and has told themselves, I am willing and ready to be married. Guys, sometimes we think we are faster than our legs. Some women think we are faster than our legs. Some men will think they are faster than their legs. Yeah, let me trick her. If she gets pregnant, where else is she going? If she has 2 to 3 children, where else will she be going? She has no other place to go. She is stuck here. She might be stuck there, but doing some other things there that you don't like. She might be stuck there, but not faithful to you. She might be stuck there, cheating on you. She might be stuck there, not paying attention to you. She might be stuck there pretending, oh, I'm just the wife, but your heart will be broken. So my uniques, please. So the 6th one is settle with somebody that is willing to settle with you. Settle with somebody that wants to settle with you, that wants to settle with you and be with you. Guys, don't force it, don't pretend, don't manipulate it, don't use intimidation, just let it flow naturally. Okay? That's another criteria. Use your eyes and you know that boy is not ready. My sister, you know. I don't have to tell you. In your heart of heart, you know. But because you think you are ready, so you're going to make him be ready by fire, by thunder, whether you like it or not. You're going to make him be ready. Just be ready with somebody that is ready with you. All right? So that is number 6. Number 7, oh, I think I did number 5 2 times. So there are 6 of them. The first one is family history. The second one is genotype. The third one is past relationship. The fourth one is how do they handle anger. The fifth one is generosity. And the sixth one is how are they settled in life? How are they? Where are they? At what level are they? My uniques, if you go through this, the first one was 11 of them. If you add physical appearance, that's 12. And now 6 of them, we have 18 criteria. So don't tell me, Mama Unique, I don't know. Mama Unique, please tell me, how do I know I have met the right one? How do I know I didn't meet fake? How do I know they are not pretending to me? My sister, if you can do all these points I have told you, if you can take your time mentally in your head, mentally in your head, you don't have to. Hello? Hello? Sorry, guys. Mentally in your head, you have to make a mental mathematics in your head and say, I'm watching this man, he's not generous. He's not even generous with his time. He's not generous with his care. He's not generous with his caring. His past is kind of shady. Everybody keeps leaving him. Everybody keeps leaving him. Something is not right. And then you begin to put those things. He is not trustworthy. He lies all the time. He is a lazy man or a lazy woman. He does not go to work. Now, something is not right. Something is not right somewhere. When you begin to do that, then you will know. Excuse me, guys. So when you begin to know, then you know the criteria, guys. Give me a second, okay? You begin to know that no matter who you fall in love with, love sometimes is not just enough. Hello? Yes. Okay, I'm not gonna buy it now. My husband can come and do that. All right, thanks. I'm so sorry, guys. So if you need, what you know is that love is not just enough. Oh, I love him. I love him. I love him. I cannot do without him. I dream of him. I love him. Love sometimes is not enough. There are other things that are attached to love. Love has to be sound. Love has to be faithful. Love has to be loyal. Love has to be honest. Truthfulness added there. Habits added there. Family history added. Past relationship added. All these things are things you need to consider. Don't always think that because you love somebody, you just follow. What if you love somebody, they are sicklers? Excuse me, and you are AS, or you are a sickler too? Are you going to go start producing sickle cell children just because you love somebody? You have to use your brain, my sisters, and use your heart to love them. But use your brain to think so that you will know what you're looking for, what you're interested in, and how it goes. All right? I think I'm coming down with a cold. Rita Cherise, how are you? Say, thank God. What did she say? Evangelist, how are you? How are you and your day? I'm doing great. I'm Kenneth. How are you doing? Emma Osu, do not love blindly. Yes, my brother. Love is blind, but marriage is the eye opener. You will be loving blindly. Who? I love you past my mama. I love you past my papa. You see, they see. I love you, love you, love you. I love you until boom, you hit your head on the floor, or you hit your head on the wall, or you hit your head on the stick. Then your eyes will open. Where was I going? Now you're awake. Now you're awake. Love is blind, but marriage is the eye opener. Marriage will open your eyes, because that time when you were dating him, there were some habits. Maybe he used to do drugs and you don't like that, but you say it doesn't matter. We're just having fun. Now he's a father. All the money you guys make in the house, he's spending it on drugs or gambling. Maybe he gambles. Every time two of you will go gambling and spending money and having fun, it's not a big deal. Now he's taking your children's school fees to go gamble. He's taking the rent to go gamble. He's taking the money for food to go gamble. It's now a problem. You see how marriage don't open your eyes? Do you see how that marriage love was blinding you before? It was okay for him to gamble. Do you see how gambling is destroying your family? He has gambled the key of your car out. That's why you have to open your eyes, my uniques. Okay? Rita Sherry said, thank God I'm not missing out. You came late, baby, but you're not missing out. Emma Osu said, love with your heart, but carry your brain along. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Love cannot be forced. You can't force love. Love can't be forced. That's why you have to, number 6, go for a man that is willing. It's good for a man to tell you, or a woman to tell you, a man to come to you and tell you, I want to marry you, Evangelist. I'm interested in you. Don't go use corner. You use corner, and then want to marry him. He will not love you the way you deserve to be loved, because he feels you trapped him. He feels he's enslaved. He feels you imprisoned him. And that's not love. Love can be forced. So go for people that are willing. Go for people that want you. I don't know how many times I will tell the young girls that come through me, stop going for people that you love, but they don't love you back. But does it matter? Does it matter? But Mama Unique, it doesn't really matter. I love him. I love him. But babe, he does not love you. He loves the other girl. But I think they will break up very soon. So you're willing to wait for someone to go break up with somebody and then come for you? Sweetie, where is your self-esteem? Where is your confidence? Who are you? Where is your true self? I'm looking. Where is your authentic self? Because I can't see it. My uniques, please. You are unique. You are beautiful. There is somebody out there for you. There is somebody out there that will worship the ground you walk on and appreciate the good, the bad, and the ugly in you. Don't go force and settle for somebody that does not want you for nothing. Even the way he looks at you, he will look at you and roll his eyes, and then you tell yourself, before he will even not look at me, but now he's looking and rolling his eyes. Very soon he will stop rolling. So you're willing to wait until the day he changes or the day she changes? My uniques, shine your eyes. Okay? Okay, let me see. Flores Akindeji say, love is blind. Open your eyes. Love is not blind. Open your eyes. Ogochukwu said, that makes sense. Do not force it. No, you don't force love. Don't you ever force love. It's not even worth it. There are some people, hi Queenette, there are some people that I know, okay? They are willing, oh God, God help us. There are some people I know, they are willing to settle. They are willing to settle. They know the man has another girl somewhere. But she's telling me that the man will soon break up with the girl because the man keeps complaining that even though they are engaged, that he regrets, engaging the girl, so that they will soon break up. I said, okay, so he's sleeping with you and he's sleeping with the other girl too? Yeah, he lives with the other girl, but I'm giving him time to sort his things out. If you're giving him time to sort his things out, then close your leg until he sorts his things out. He's still coming. He's never going to sort it out because he's never going to leave that girl. He's just telling you what you want to hear. He's telling you something that he will tell you. That's what he's doing. So you are the only one that will stand up and say, when I'm at work, it's just one thing after the other. Guys, I'm so sorry. But he's the only one that knows that. So that's why you have to be very, very careful. Don't let nobody treat you like a doormat. Don't be, yes, what's going on? Okay, bye. Do you understand? So don't let somebody make you a doormat when you can be living in a mansion somewhere else. Write it down in the comment section. Somebody please write that comment down for me. Do not let somebody make you a doormat when you can be living inside somebody's mansion. Don't let nobody treat you like you are a nobody when somebody else will fall in love with you and make you his woman or his man or her man. And let somebody treat you like a doormat. You know, doormat, when you see a doormat, you wipe your leg on it like this. You wipe your leg on it like this. They just come and they wipe themselves on you and keep moving. They wipe themselves on you at the door and then they step into the mansion. Why do you want somebody to treat you like that? No. So my uniques, these are the criterias. If you're looking for a man or you're looking for a woman and you've been asking yourself, what exactly do I want? What exactly do I want? These are what you want. You want the physical appearance, they look good to you, not to your friends, not to your homeboy. Then you talk about character. You talk about their habits. You talk about loyalty. You talk about determination. You talk about hard work. You talk about diligence. You talk about trustworthiness. You talk about honesty. You talk about the same religious value. You talk about so many other character, dignity, respect, all of them. And then you talk about their family history. Then you talk about their genotype. You talk about their past relationship. How do they deal with anger? You talk about their generosity. And then you make sure that they are settled. They are ready to be married to you. They are ready to come to you. You are not forcing them to come. Because anything that is forced, you get easily tired of it. Okay? All right. Queenette, how are you doing, baby? Welcome to our life. Let me see. I have not seen Stella today. Is Stella Inyedibo here? I have not seen her. Stella, I just saw you. When did you come in? I didn't see you before. Do not let one make you a doormat when you can live in mansion in someone's house. That's right. Thank you, Stella. Jennifer Dim said exactly, ma. Marsha said, don't let anyone make you a doormat. Yes, why somebody wants to put you in a mansion? Somebody wants to make you the madam of the mansion. But you say no, you don't want it because you are in a hurry. Somebody wants to come and carry you wholesale and put you and make you the king of the castle. There is one woman somewhere that will be calling you king, that will come and marry you, Bromasha, and make you a king in her castle. But you're letting this girl treat you like a doormat. They come and wipe their feet on you. When they want money, they come. When they want you to pay rent, they come, wipe their feet. When they want to show their friend they're dating a big man, they will come, wipe their feet on your doormat, and then step into the mansion. When somebody else somewhere, the rib of your rib, the flesh of your flesh, the bone of your bone, is waiting to make you the king of the castle or the queen of the castle. Why would you let people treat you like that? Criterias. We have 11 before, we have 6 now. That's 17 criterias. So don't say, Mama Unique, you come to my DM, Mama Unique, how do I know he's not fake? Don't ask me that question again. I've given it all to you. I've given it all to you. Now you know. Remember, when you know better, you actually do better. All right? Okay, let me see. I will soon leave you guys. Sherry said, don't be in a hurry. Yeah, we are in a hurry. And it's the society. The society puts a lot of pressure on us, especially my sisters. Whenever my sister, a man can stay in his 40s or be wine, and they will say, oh, he has not seen the right one. If a man is 42 and is not married, we say, oh, he has not seen the right man, the right woman, sorry. If a woman is 32, you see the difference, 10-year difference, and she's not married. Why is it that the society does not say, oh, maybe she has not seen the right? They say, Awojo, very bad manners. Who knows what she did? When a woman is not married, it is a woman's fault. She must have done something bad. But when a man is not married, oh, he has not found the right one. That's the society we live in. But gradually now, the society is changing, that they are beginning to understand that sometimes too, when a woman is not married, it's not because she's a bad girl or she did something wrong, but because she has not met the right one. When the rib of your rib comes and the flesh of your flesh come, and find some of those good criteria and get character and get things that are tangible, and then you marry them, you begin to enjoy your marriage. But don't be in a hurry. The society will put pressure on you, but don't because of their pressure. You are 5 of you in a circle, and 4 of them are married. Stella is married. Peace is married. Jasmine is married. Ogochukwu is married. It is only remaining Akudo. Hey, when will I marry? So the next man that come, I go marry. Because I want to be like my friends. My sister, you can settle for any other thing, but I'm going to tell you guys a secret. Marriage is a place where you don't settle because it's for life. Marriage is a place you don't settle. If you don't like it in the beginning, you will not like it in the middle. neither will you like it in the end. It is still the same thing, you will not like it. So if you know you cannot deal with it, don't even try taking it because it's not for you. All right, guys? Okay, let me see. Read some more comments and then I leave. Okay. You are right, ma. Thomas say I'm right, ma. Ogochukwu say perfectly said. Don't let anyone put us, no, use you as a doormat. Yep. Don't let people use you, because if you give people chance, people do to you what you let them do to you. I always tell you guys, people treat you the way you treat themselves. Those of my single sisters and brothers, if you're single in this group and you've been looking, maybe you're in a relationship, you're dating that man, you don't know whether he's right for you, or you're dating that woman, you don't know whether she's right for you, you're a little bit confused. She has some of the qualities. She's not that beautiful, but she has every other character Mama Unique talked about. Family background, Bagam, blood type, Bagam, past relationship, Bagam, settled or ready to be married, Bagam, Bagam, Bagam. But the only problem is, according to you, she's pretty, but your friends are saying she doesn't look like a slave queen. Neighbor, your friends and go ahead with your woman. Beauty is in your eyes. What you see, you like, is what matters, not what Okechukwu, your friend, is saying or what Nnamdi is saying. All right. So that brings us to the end of the criteria for choosing a life partner. I wanted to come today and finish it up. I told you guys I was gonna do it 2 videos, and then remember we're going to continue. So I'll find some other topic and talk about it. I'm still looking for somebody that will come and talk on is sex food. I don't want to just come and talk on it by myself. I want to get a medical doctor or a nurse that will come and explain, what it does to the body, the hormones that are involved. I don't know those things. I'm going to bring an expert to come and explain that to us, all right? So if I find somebody, we might do it next Tuesday. If I don't find anybody, I'll keep looking, and then we'll do other topics, okay? All right, so let me see. Chinda, take care, man. I'm about to leave, baby. I'm about to leave. All right, I am about to Mafuka. All right, guys, take care of yourself. Remember, we go live on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays on relationship and marriage, and on Sunday we go for empowerment. All right, I hope you guys are getting ready. We are still going to do our my birthday empowerment for businesses. If you have a business, get yourself ready. You're going to do a video inside your business. If it's okreka you're selling, say inside your okreka and show all that video, 2 to 3, maybe 2 to 5 minutes video. Mama Unique, this is my shop. I sell okreka here. I sell okreka there. If you give me that 50,000 or that 100,000, depending on what we decide, if you give it to me, I'll use it to buy more things. Or even if you don't have a business, but you want to start a business, go to that business you want to start. If it's your sister Biko, can I stay in this your shop and do my video? Mama Unique, this is not my store. This store belongs to Stella. See, Stella sells computers here, but this is the kind of thing I want to do. Biko, Mama Unique. And then we are going to come on live. I'm going to choose a day. It's not going to be in the evening. It's going to be, the day I'm going to do it will be like, I might do it around 11 in the morning, which is like 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 o'clock your time. And then we'll pick a video, we look at it, we give it a number. We pick a video, we look at it, we give it a number. At the end of watching the selected videos, because the videos, I keep telling you guys, I'm checking. The videos will be checked with how many times you are on our live, how many times you share the videos, how many times, all those things, when it's time for the empowerment and you're following us. Then when we have done it, I'll give it a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers. If it's 5 videos, then we will vote online. If you're voting and the people that are gonna vote, you better get people to follow, to vote for you. We're going to vote. If we vote, Stella has 50, Peace has 50, Brahmasha has 50. We will announce it on live. 50, 50, 50. Now, I will take that 50 and go back and now go to the names of my followers. Those your 50 votes, I'll start checking. Are they following? Are they following? Are they following? Maybe 30 people are the only people following. The other 20 are not following me. That means you now have 30 votes. We'll go to the next person, peace. 50 people that voted for her. It's only 14 people that are following. So she has only 14 votes. I will tally it and I'll come back and show it to you guys. I like to be transparent. Come and show it to you guys. Look at peace got 50, but 30 people are not following. Stella had 200, only 10 people are following. When I have tallied everything, showed then the winner is Stella. And Stella, peace. Brahmasha, whoever the winner is. If it is 100, they get 100. If it is 50, they get 50 and put into their business. Okay? That's going to be for my birthday. We're going to do that. So we're still looking forward to that. So if you have opportunity, if I'm you, I will start inviting people to come and follow so that when that time comes, you have people that will vote for you. People that will vote for you if you want that money. All right? So that is also, we're going to work on that. All right? I told you guys, please share the videos. Share the videos on your page. Share it on your groups. Please, please, please share the videos. When you watch the live and you learn and just close it and leave, you're not sharing it on your page. Who is listening to us now? You cannot be the only one getting this knowledge. We need to share it so other people can come and join. The more the merrier. All right? I love, love, love you guys. Remember, you are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why every single one of you is unique. Take care of yourself and each other. Mwah. Bye-bye.